I posted a video about the meaning of life. It's very early in the morning now, but I thought I can say something about life. I'm kind of like half asleep now, but I felt this. The idea may be captured as I am that I am, or I am. And the meaning of it is that as we live, we have that sense of I am, or I am that I am, as the base. Why I thought about it? I was reflecting on the time when I got sick in Thailand and I had the ambulance pick me up when I was in Hong Kong, and I collapsed in a shop. That's because I lost my energy. Related to that, and the people's helping me, I think that was Queen's Hospital, that was the name of the place that they injected something. I get the energy back. And at the time I was staying in the backpackers in Kurong. I forgot the name of the place. In my little room, just like I stay in this backpackers inn. And what's interesting is that the sense of who I am is the sense I had then as well as I am now, because the essence of who I am doesn't change. Oh, then I was also playing this idea because I had this, I forgot the name, when you have the sound in your ear. Tinnitus, I think was the name. And my friend tells me it's like a cicada ringing all the time. And this sense of the sound, high-pitched tone, came up when I was reflecting on those time. And then I wanted to play, so I paid attention to the sound, the high-pitched tone, and I felt that I can fix it by just paying attention to the body. So I was playing this idea because I explained to my friend who has the tinnitus, and it's very psychological, and if you have paid attention to the body, like in meditation, it goes away. And I could verify that. I had the sound, and then I paid attention to my body. It's effortless effort. You cannot push it, but just be in samadhi. Then the sound vanishes. So I may hear a tiny bit, but right now, but nothing almost. So that's the state I felt, for some reason, is who I am. I am that I am, or I am. Because you're not in the mind, and you have that core being. And that happened now in the bed. But when I thought about those days when I was traveling in Europe and to Asia and Thailand, Hong Kong, and the moment, the way I felt, I lived in different time of my life in different places. Even when I was very young, I always had that sense, which is basically saying I'm always like that. I am that I am. It doesn't change. It's always there. When I walk around in this North Shore, when I was diving yesterday and swimming with the turtle, the big turtle came, and two of us like going like this, swimming together in silence, and as if to communicate each other that he knows I'm next to him, and he was swimming the same kind of a pattern, and we are silent and moving. We use the word in the zone, in the flow, absolute state of being. It's always there. Whether it's in the water, on the ocean, diving, or in Hong Kong, in the backpackers inn, or watching the sunset at North Shore, all the time. So what is it? It's just the absolute state of being. And as much as I have that state, I could remember in one of the videos I mentioned about me feeling like a deer in New Zealand, looking at the poplar tree. There's a sense of me being like a deer in the forest. So if I stretch my mind, or go beyond the mind, or become the root of this mind, that sense is the state of absolute being, is what some may call I am that I am. Maybe that's what the rooster is saying as they move around. Also have a sense of I am that I am. All living beings. Why not? I call it as awakened state. And the rooster is awakened state of being. Okay, this is crazy, right? But it's not crazy. It is what it is. also to be at the state when the tinnitus sound may come, because it's here in your mind and you hear it, more you pay attention to it. But if you pay attention to the heart, at the body, it's just everything as it is. So that's what I see as the root of who we are, everybody. Absolute state of being, samadhi, yet awakened to know the core of our being. So I am in this backpacker zen, 4:30 in the morning. And if you ask me what's the meaning of life, I hear the sound of cricket. That's the answer. State of being, everything as it is. When you ask the meaning of life, it's like a tinnitus. I think that's the word, when you hear the sound in your brain. When you realize there is none of that, but the mind plays and expand that feeling to something more than it is, but the root remained the same. The core of our being. Well, that's my, I don't know if you call it hypothesis. So, what is the meaning of life? Nothing in your mind, you find it. In nothing is everything. No mind, no self, and listen inside. So know that and play. Live a life. Know that we are the same at the core of our being. I am that I am, and you are that you are. Both have the same core, I am. And that's the eternal home that I call it, the core of our being. So in life, there are many events, many memory, and many experiences. And some memories come back 100 times, even more. I'm not going to go into it. But that's interesting. Certain memories come back. And there are certain other memories also come back, as I mentioned about this, someone asking me what's the meaning of life. And the question stays with me, and I answered in some way. But in this morning, I was also answering the meaning of life in a different way. But I believe the essence is the same. I am that I am. We are and I am living as a miracle, and what is miracle is always with us, no matter what condition, no matter what species we may be, because that's the root of our existence, and that's I am, or I am that I am, whatever the term. So, what? Appreciate life, experience of it. Our core remain the same. That's my sense. Why? Because that is how the universe is manifesting, and we are connected, related, at the core of our being, everybody, every being. And we happen to be, as human, and to experience life. As the trees and birds and the animals and the roosters and sea turtles do the same. And it may appear to be a sunset over the ocean. So that's in silence. Perhaps you can say the meaning of life may be found at the core state of our being, absolute state of our being, always with us, because we are one with that. To experience life and so it's okay as it is. It's a nature's way. We are human, but we are at the core. It's just following the nature's way. Always. No matter what happens in our mind. So, I said, where the question is, lies the answer. I'm gonna go back to bed. Have a good day. Good life.